Welcome back to the table. I'm Doolin. I want to ask you guys, when's the last time you had just an incredible RPG moment? Guys, it happened again. I don't know. Hey guys, welcome to Tablenauts. I'm Doolin, and today I want to give you a quick look at ISS Vanguard. Now, this is only 9 hours into this campaign, and you might be thinking, by now, surely you have discovered a lot about this game and you feel confident in your review. No, not at all. I've barely scratched the surface that is this game. I've been to 3 planets, and I think I have like 20 more, and there's way more things I want to see before I can give you a full-on review. However, though, there are some pretty important things that I want to discuss in this video because I feel like not enough people are getting a grasp as to what this game is before they look at it. In case you didn't know, the idea behind this game is that we are on the ISS Vanguard, a collective group effort of the entire Earth, creating this ship so that we can explore a place that we have coordinates for that was found in our DNA. Pretty cool. We didn't have the tech to be able to reach this 50 light year away mission until we discovered that the Russians were hiding this alien ship that crashed into Earth, and we remodeled that the core of that ship to be able to get us there even cooler. So you're essentially flying this like group project that the Earth did with an alien heart. Surely nothing can go wrong, right? I have no idea if it will. I'm just throwing that out there, but it feels like it's building to something. Then we reach this giant, massive floating sphere that's cloaked, that's the size of like 20 of our solar system, and it's all built around this giant dying red star. And like we gotta find out, like we find dead bodies of like a bunch of different aliens inside. We don't know what it's for, why it's there, and like so much cool stuff. I am fully in. I'm invested into the story. I want to know every single time I get to punch in a little logbook number into the app to hear the voice acting done. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to whatever is said. I'm itching to find those and read them. And so just like what pulled me in with Tainted Grail, with the lore being absolutely incredible, and the thematics and the storytelling, just something to be strived for when it comes to setting the standard for what board games should be in terms, if you're looking for a storytelling game. I don't know who you all are hiring, but you guys are doing an incredible job. A couple, though, other first impressions I'm getting, both good and bad. One that I absolutely love is the 2 sides to every single exploration, right? So you send people out, you're going around the planet, you're discovering new things, they're punching those logbooks in, they're doing like the Buzz Lightyear Star Command, like, we found this thing, what am I supposed to do with it? And they tell you what to do, and you gotta make some important decisions while you're on the planet, whether or not you're gonna salvage this or destroy it or try to interact with X thing, and then on top of that deciding, okay, I only have a certain amount of rations left. Do I push back towards the ship so that we can launch away, or do I keep pushing deeper into this? So there's a bit of a press your luck because you can find some pretty horrifying things that will trap you, and then you realize, oh, well, not only do I not have the stuff to deal with this, I also don't have enough rations left, and I'm going to die because I don't have any oxygen or food. All of that is super fun, but my favorite thing about this game so far has been the stuff that happens back on the space station, right? So you send these players, these recruits down, sometimes you have them upgraded, and then when they come back, they're bringing discoveries, right? They find alien tech, they find planet fauna, they find different types of live specimens or minerals. You'll put those into your discoveries area where all of those will be processed later. Then, if any of your players are injured, they'll get sent to the med bay, and then on top of that, some of them might be so injured, critically injured, that they die, and then they'll be put in the in memoriam wall. Then you go all the way back to the very beginning, which you'll open up the bridge and make some really important decisions based on where you're going next, your objectives. Then go to your star map, decide where you're going on this beautifully illustrated pamphlet that will tell you the galaxy that you're in and like where you can go next. And there's always planets in each galaxy that you'll be able to go explore, whether that be outside of a mission, or maybe you have to to go and land on it. But then the best part is you'll be able to do some upkeep that will not only help you prepare for future missions, but will also maintain the morale of your crew. And all of this feels like it was just straight ripped from XCOM. If you're not familiar with XCOM, you are essentially in charge of Earth's last defense against aliens who are invading Earth. You send crews out to deal with this, and the combat in that is completely different than the combat in this, so don't hear that. However, everything back in your base feels exactly the same. You have research that you have found on the planet that you can choose to research back on your base. It just uses some of your resources. On top of that, you have a production facility where, based off of things that you have discovered and brought back with you, you can turn into weapons or turn into ship mods or turn into bridge upgrades or star map upgrades. All of these things are available to you, and you have the choice of which ones you're going to do and which ones you're not. On top of that, you also have a barracks where you can hire new recruits, because just like in XCOM, there is permadeath, and all of your beautifully, amazingly upgraded people are going to potentially die, and you'll need to hire new ones in order to fill their spaces. All of this is complemented by just a vastly superior to any other game I've played upgrading system, where I'm finding stuff on the planet, I'm bringing it back with me. I only have enough spots on my ship to carry a certain amount. On top of that, I can use characters in my hand, because every character that was well rested and not on the last mission is going to go into my hand. I'm going to send a few of them on the next mission, but all of the others aren't just twiddling their thumbs in the barracks. They're actually getting assigned to different things like research or production or the barrack. By assigning these characters to different things, you're using less of your resources because they have abilities that will help you with those rooms. And yes, they don't get to go on that mission that time, but most of the time, you want to get rid of your hand up until you have the 4 that you're going to send on the mission, or even less than that. The last first impressions I have that I want to share, and I want to say that I'm going to be watching for this, because I do plan on doing a full review of this once I'm 80, 90, 100 plus hours in, is right now, the game does give you the sense of a sandboxy, your opinion, your choices, all of this matter. However, I feel like there was a lot more of that in Tainted Grail. And I feel like, for lack of a better term, you feel more on rails with ISS Vanguard. But I've made some decisions that the consequences haven't come up yet. And so it's one of those things where this could be, it has potential to be one of the best games ever. Do I think it will reach that? It's hard to say right now. I don't know for sure, but based off of my Tainted Grail review, I feel like I'm in for a treat when it comes to decisions made mattering later. As far as story goes, I don't want to spoil anything, but I am sucked in. I'm ready to keep playing. I've already played 9 hours, and again, I only did that in 24 hours. I literally stopped in the middle of finishing up a mission just so I could be like, this is like XCOM, this is like Mass Effect, this is drawing me in like Tainted Grail. Like, it is great so far, but I would love to hear what your thoughts are on this. If you've played this game before, let me know what I should do. Is there any like house rules that I should throw in? Are there specific things that you want me to be on the lookout for? Please, no spoilers in the comments at all. But so far, I love this game. I don't know which one I will like more. Maybe I'll do a comparison video, but I am looking forward to where this story goes and finding more and more in this galaxy, this universe that is ISS Vanguard. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.